Hi Year 7, this is Miss Rowe and I'm making a little video for you today in case you want to watch at home instead of just doing it in lesson. So this is Scratch. This one is the Scratch 2 offline editor that you can get off the website. I'll get you that if you need it. Just let me know in lesson. I'll get you some instructions to download it if you've got a laptop or a computer at home. Right, okay, so let's get started. So this is a sprite. This is the stage. You see a little backdrop there as well, stage backdrop. This here is the script editing area. And these are blocks. So obviously you can go through each block to change the cat's motions. So for example, so that's how the cat is at the moment. If you go on events, we want to say when the space key is pressed, we want the cat to do something. Or when the flag is clicked, we want the cat to move. So these are the events where you start it. So let's just try this version first. So when the flag is clicked, which is up there, then motion. So let's move. I'll do 20 steps. So let's choose the flag. It says moved. So obviously to us that doesn't look like 20 steps. So if you want to see him really moving, you might have to put in something higher. So there we go. So what we'll do now is we'll go back. We'll go back and we'll go on when a key is pressed. So you can choose all the keys here. You can go up, down, you can choose space key, there's loads of options, A, B, C, D, you know, there's loads of options on your keyboard, but we'll just keep it for space for now because it's simple. Motion. So now let's move, 10 steps. And then we'll turn 15 degrees. Make sure, like a jigsaw, these are all connected. And if you pick the top one up, they should stay together as well. So just make sure they're all together and then you know it's going to work. So let's try again. So let's press the green flag. Right, oh, nothing's happening. Well, that's because we chose another event, which is when spacebar key is pressed. So when key is pressed, it moves 10 steps and then turns 15 degrees. So let's try that now then. Let's press the space bar. Ooh, so he's moved. You can see him moving. Obviously I'm repeating by pressing the space bar, but we can actually get the cat to do that without. So without pressing, without repeating the space bar. Like I'm pressing the space bar now, so it goes in a full circle. We can get it automatically to do that by just choosing the right blocks. So when space key is pressed, move 10 steps, turn 15 degrees, then we want to wait, and then back to motion. So that was in control. Obviously wait, repeat forever, if, then, else, etc. is in this one. So let's go back to the motion. Again, move 10 steps. And we'll do to 15. Control. Wait one step. Obviously you can have a play around with these. We're just doing this just so I can show you. So again, go to the top, make sure they're all together. All the blocks need to be together. And then try again. So let's move into the middle. When the space is clicked, you can see him moving. 1, 2, 3 times. So 1, waits a second, 2, waits 1 second, 3. So just make sure that they're all connected. And then here, if you right click, if you want to start again, you can either click delete, or an easy option is just drag it back into blocks. So that's deleted. So if you press space now, nothing happens because you've lost your blocks. Okay, so if you want to delete a sprite, like we said, just delete. And then we'll choose another from the library. And you can have a play around with these. You choose whichever you like. Let's just choose this basketball, for example. Double click on it. So now we've got a basketball. When space is clicked, we want it to move. So we might want it to go up. We might want it to move even more, actually. Could do 45. And then move 20 steps. So let's have a go at that now. So when space is pressed, it's going to move 10 steps, turn 45 degrees and move 20 steps. So let's press space. There you go. So that's me pressing space a few times. So that's just a little starter video. Obviously we've got loads to go through. We are going to go through a bit every lesson, and then we'll all have a little assessment at the end of this as well. So have a play around, click on your sprite, choose one. Could be a ball, could be like one of the little monsters or dinosaurs. Choose whichever you like, but then test it moves. Okay, see you in lesson.